Morwell and Ballarat. And we'll go back down to Peter Cullen, who will pull those two teams together to get this next match underway. Thanks, Peter.
You got a phone. Yeah. What do you want? We might. Guys, we got another quick for whole crowd.
No, Pete's still busy with that last match. And the police pipe band come back out to help us. You see Billy and Liam out there from Star Sport 1 too, who help provide all of our umpires for Reclink. So thanks to you guys and your support for being here. And again, a thank you to Little Birdie Cafe and Sunbury Rotary Club and the Sunbury Phoenix ladies who are helping us out here today. Everyone from Xavier College. We'll hear soon from a reflection from the Rev, Marcus Curnow too.
Guys, we do need to get on with the next game. Do you want to talk to Billy off the ground? That would just work better at the moment. Thank you to those two teams. It was a great performance. The sportsmanship here has just been outstanding across the whole series. It's just been faultless. So we're just so proud of every member, who's every player and every off-field person, for the work they do and making it happen. We've got Marcus Curnow, which I'm sure won't be far away. He's
Sure. We do need a Ballarat team sheet, please, guys. A Ballarat Bushrangers team sheet. Thanks.
I'll stand at the back. Yeah, good. Good. You're the leader, though. Yeah, you two are the leaders. With your stuff. Oh. We'll come over here, mate, if that's the case.
Oh, it's been hot in the sun, that one.
Yeah. So, well, I reckon it's the warmest day this week.
I don't think we're going to trouble the scoreboard too.
So make sure you mention VRGF, the Corner Responsible Gambling Foundation, for this match, because they're the main sponsor for the leagues that these teams are in. VRGF.
Thank you to our police band. Another round of applause for their efforts. A big welcome to Morwell, the Morwell team down from Gippsland. Proudly supported by the Gambling Foundation, Responsible Gambling. And we've give them a big welcome to their first grand final. And on my left, the Ballarat Bushrangers, all the way down from Gippsland and Ballarat. There's some big distances these guys have travelled to be here today. To lead us into the game, to set the environment. He did it for us last year. He really understands what Reclink is about. He's working in the Flats of Kensington as a Baptist minister, and we're really proud to have him today. Marcus Curnow will lead us in with a reflection. Thank you, Marcus.
Thanks. G'day Morwell, g'day Ballarat. Great to be here, honoured to be here today. I want to give you some inspirational words from Tom Wills. He's the bloke who wrote the rules for this game, Australian football. He was Australia's best cricketer in the 1860s. If he was around today, he wouldn't be here. He'd be in England playing for the Aussies. But he grew up in Western Victoria. He saw the Aboriginal kids kicking the marn grook, the possum skin. His dad sent him off to rugby school. He was a big rich bloke. Sent him off to rugby school. When they were inventing that, he came back and wrote down the first rules for any foot in the world. Soccer, rugby, anything. First rules of this game that you're playing today. He had a saying, went like this. Bring on the bushfire. I don't know, maybe he saw some Aboriginal guys burning off out there as they did, farming like they did. He said, bring on the bushfire. Burn off the old growth. Bring on the new. And Tom Wills said that whenever he was drinking, because he was a bit of a drunk, actually. So whenever he got drunk, that's how he described it. Bring on the bushfire. You know why he was drunk? Because his dad went to Queensland and he got actually massacred in the Frontier Wars by a bunch of Aboriginals. 19 people died. Tom Wills was the first bloke to find his dad and all his family dead. And he could never deal with it, and he was drunk, and he drunk himself to death eventually. 5 years after that event, he was the best cricketer. He walked onto the MCG. Sydney team got stuck in Sydney, couldn't make it down because of the boat, because of the weather. You guys have travelled a bit today, Ballarat, Morwell, well done. You're here, you made it. Sydney team couldn't make it. He got his Aboriginal mates from Western Victoria, and he led a team of Aboriginal people onto the MCG, 1866 Boxing Day. It's one of the most inspirational stories in Australian sport.
Hi.
And you know what? We've never really heard about it, partly because he never dealt with the trauma and he kept drinking and he didn't have supports, he didn't have help, and when the sport ended, he ended his life. And so it's a sad story, but it is an inspirational one as well. So I wanted to remember him today. And as you go out to play, I want to say his words. Here's Bodo. Bring on the bushfire. For you guys today, not about getting drunk, but about community support. And maybe if there'd been a Reclink back in his day, he might have got some of the support that he needed. He was a great sportsman and a great person in Australian culture. And so as we say these words today, I want you to say them after me. All right? We're going to repeat them back. And we're not talking about getting drunk, we're talking about community sport. Say it for yourself, say it for your teammates today, say it for our First Nations brothers and sisters on whose land we're playing here. Say it for Reclink, this organisation that does it. And for every Tom Wills type character you know who should be here today and would be and is actually because of the support that Reclink creates. So say after me, here we go, bring on the bushfire! Burn off the old growth. Bring on the new. Have a great grand final. Amen.
Well done, Marcus.
That's what it's all about. It is about those fundamental words, you matter, and that's what the underlying thing about Reclink sport is all about. We'll have the national anthem, then we'll have Billy Brown. Let's do the coin toss. We'll get the two captains, then we'll get underway. I know you're biting at the teeth to get underway. Let's move into the national anthem.
1, 2, 3. Australians, all let us rejoice, for we are young and free, with golden soil and wealth of toil. Our home is good by sea. Our land abounds in nature's gifts of beauty, rich and rare. In history's page let every stage advance Australia fair. In joyful strains and let us sing, advance Australia fair.
Now before you go, just stick around. We're going to have the coin toss. We'll ask for the two captains to come forward. And we'll ask Billy Brownless to do the coin. Morwell will get the call as a new team. Chris.
Which way we going?
Morwell win the toss. Thanks, Billy. Really appreciate it. That's yours. Thank you, mate. Really appreciate it. Thank you for coming out. Thank you to our callers. Smokey's back on deck.
No principles at all.
And the team. Rob Cameron. Thank you, mate.
No, I think just Rob's just asked if Kanga just peeled off a Geelong jumper and put on a Morwell one, and he has. But he's actually, as his nickname would tell you, he actually plays for the Co-Health Kangaroos, is his main club. But I think this is his 4th or 5th grand final during the carnival. So he's helping out. Morwell were a bit hard up getting a full lot of players. And so there's a few players I recognise there that have run around for other teams, helping out Morwell today get a game on the park. So well done to everyone. And wasn't that fantastic? The Tom Wills story there from Marcus, going back to that history, that bushfire, Smokey.
Put that.
Whoop, there you go, mate. You're right.
Put that.
Whoop. What number are you?
9.
You turned off.
I know.
Talking to that for the moment. Might turn you back on again.
Put the fire out. Yes, indeed. And what about that? Just ask the question. When was the first Boxing Day? 1866. How about that?
You should be right now, mate.
Yes, you're a guru.
And I'll turn you off, I think. There you go, mate. Put that one back in your pocket.
Billy, there's a young lady here looking for you, and knowing your track record, you'll be jumping the fence to catch up with her. Just go straight.
He's going to die of shock when he gets there.
Straight to the barbecue, because she's waiting for you there. She said something about the sausage.
So if Billy does come over, guys, make sure you give him these headphones to jump on the cans. It's a bit hot, that box there. Just pop it under the shade. Pop it under a bit of paper there if you can, mate.
No, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll just put it in
Put
here.
it underneath there. And this is going to be a great game, guys. Both these teams are new to Reclink. They started last season. And tell you what, you're going to be doing well with the colours again, fellas. At least the backs, you'll be able to see fine on the back, the dark colours and the light.
White strip.
I'm just turning up a bit there, Smokey, so we can hear you properly.
After 3 days, Big Chris,
I know, mate. I know.
Almost a croaky smoke.
I know. Well, we want to hear everything you've got to say, Smoke.
Nothing worse.
So I'll jump back on the boundary, boys. So I'll see you shortly.
So we're flying blind on the Ballarat Bushrangers.
Oh, yeah, we need a team sheet from the Ballarat boys.
I'll chase that up for you right now, mate.
Move the side screen. I can't see a thing. Billy's got the job at the MCG for the next Big Bash game. Yeah, they are.
Yeah, cheers, mate.
And interesting call, incorrect disposal. Good one.
Yes, we have.
Yep.
He can stay there if he likes.
Great kick. Penetrating kick deep there for Ballarat.
Thanks, Bill.
As they...
Great advantage.
A goal.
And that's a goal.
Didn't go back and take it.
No.
What a good start.
Good start there. Nice goal to Ballarat. The boys have travelled all the way down, Smoke.
Good
Who kicked it?
afternoon.
Hello to you. Good afternoon to you. Great to be here. Triple M footy, is it?
Well, I'm impressed with your colours. You're in the light blue of Cambridge University. I always wanted to know whether you went to Cambridge or Oxford, and now I can tell you went to Cambridge.
Exactly.
Although you've got the dark blue of Oxford on the strides you're wearing.
Brings out the colour in my eyes. All right. There's a goal now. They did go back and take that kick, Smoke. So who kicked that one, please?
One with an orange top on.
Come on.
He's a popular man, is Billy. We might get a few words out of him here or there, but he's... Feel free to keep chatting, Billy, while you get your photo taken.
It's hard to smile and talk.
I'm sure you can do it, mate, and probably with having a drink as well, I reckon.
So what we did have there was the fact that because with the vest you can't play on once you get the free kick, so no advantage, so we had to go back and kick it. So we did know that, but we just wasn't quite sure whether the umpies knew, and they did. So thank you to our very keen spectator who pointed that out to us.
Well done to the Western Bulldogs there, or who won the last game.
Great effort.
Win Bay Bulldogs.
Win Bay, is it?
Yeah,
Bulldogs.
yeah.
19 goals, 2. You won't find better kicking anywhere. You won't see it tomorrow night or tonight in the AFL.
No.
Definitely not. Hey, Billy, as they cut the side of those Collingwood jumpers, get you a bit twitchy for tomorrow night?
No, not at all. Not at all. Actually, good game tomorrow night at the G. Here they go forward again. Good lead. Oh, nice turning circle. Look at that.
Their kicking skills.
Got it.
The big fella's taken the mark in the square with the vest, so fantastic.
Dingo. Deco.
We haven't got a team sheet for Ballarat. Come on, Ballarat.
We've got 6 blokes here yelling, dingo, at you, Billy. And they're coming out to have another word to you, mate. This is the first. You've got to play the game first, mate.
Jenko in the goal square, you beauty.
Well,
the team sheet's coming, boys. I've got Dunny over here from Ballarat. He's writing it as we speak.
Jenko there, gives a wave. Jenko, good mark in the goal square. Goes back, kicks the goal. Very happy with himself.
The Bushrangers have got a flyer. They're 2 straight 12, the Magpies, yet to score. And Billy, you'd be hoping something like that happens tomorrow night.
Exactly right, Smoke. Let's hope that happens tomorrow night. We don't want the Collingwood kicking early goals. Nice work out of the centre there.
Get your head. Oh, cruel bounce.
Oh, out in front of him like Kevin Bartlett.
He's done very well.
Ooh. Oh, nice bump. Good. Oh, look at that defence there. They got the wall up. Weren't going to get past there.
And how good do these Ballarat Bushrangers jumpers look, guys? Great strip.
The old Eureka Stockade emblem on the front,
yeah.
Exactly. Jenko! No.
Now that ball touched the behind post, so we'll have a throw in. David down there, the goal umpire.
Good effort by the goal umpires.
They're right on the case.
And the central umpires, of course.
One of our goalies is going to do the second half. He's having 4 sausages at once there. He reckons he's earned it because he's umpired a couple of games
Here we
already.
go. Yeah, all right. Good on you. Well done. Go the bushfire. Now what is it?
Bushrangers.
Yeah, bring on the bushfire. Here we go. How far out of here, Smokey? 45-degree angle, is it?
Probably at least 55, wouldn't he?
No. The arc's here. He's going to kick from about 30, and I reckon the angle's about 30 degrees.
Bet he'll be telling his mates tonight it's 55.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Here he goes. Oh, nice. It's coming back.
He's kicked it.
Beautiful.
Oh, good
Just
goal.
curved inside.
So these guys have kicked off from where the Windbay Bulldogs left off and just kicking so straight. That's bang, 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 3 goals before I think even Morwell's had it down their forward line.
We're 33 goals, 7 for the day so far, Smokey.
Wow.
Fantastic.
Unbelievable.
You won't see that in the AFL.
Definitely not.
It's great kicking.
And the goal umpires have always been in perfect position to make the correct decision.
Every single time.
Oh, have they? What?
Here
Give
we
them
go.
some more sausages. Come on,
Bushrangers
Pies.
coming forward again, but the Pies have intercepted the tap
skills.
and drive it forward.
Good skills.
Out of the way, Jason.
They need,
Oh, is that a bounce here on the back flank?
they need a lift.
Jeez, the
Got
Bushrangers.
some numbers around the ball, the
Have they
Bushrangers.
what?
A lot of bounce screaming forward.
Umpire.
Bounce.
Get your hands on it. Good girl. So
Paid
go
that.
back.
Paid that. Plays on quickly. Oh, yeah, good skills there. Look at that. Beautiful.
That's a feature of the games I've seen over the last 3 days, Billy.
Yep.
Is the length of the kicking and the accuracy of the kicking has been superb.
Look at this,
There's
the
another one.
movement. The magnificent.
Yeah, great skills.
Oh, the big fella.
Got some wide open teammates in the middle here if he can get it across to him.
Played
Still
on.
there.
No, I think he sees a big sausage roll all for himself here.
Exactly. They need a goal.
He's a good kick too, normally.
Oh, that'll do.
That'll do it.
That's what they wanted.
You're guilty.
Amazing kicking.
I've got him down as Sam, but and we saw him play yesterday.
Yep.
He's still got the little bandage on his knee, but that was a beauty. And you were confident he was going to get it, Big Chris, weren't you?
I was.
Here we go. We've got the Bushrangers team now. We got them in nickname form or
Both.
both.
A lot of our players only ever share their nicknames because they don't want anyone to know their full name for some reason.
Real names, yes.
Could start with Paddy O'Dwyer.
Paddy.
Good Irish lad
Yes.
at the top of the list for the for the Bushrangers.
And Jenko.
We've got
Oh, too many in the middle here. One's got to come out.
Oops. A nondescript centre bounce, but the Pies are away with a clever little handball. Loose man,
that.
half forward
Look at
flank,
that kick.
and they're away.
That's 12. Has kicked 2 beautiful.
Oh.
Number 12.
Is
Oh,
it
here he
man
goes
again?
again. He's Sam, is it? You said? Go on again. Oh. If you don't mind. That is a beautiful running goal.
I tell you what, these blokes would have those E.J. Witten players covered, I think, Billy, the other night. They were below this level of quality.
Oh, exactly right. Number 12 has been brilliant in the middle.
we've got a
He's a ring in.
Was that another goal?
Another
Yeah.
goal. Straight
Was
through.
that Milesy again? Was that Luke Miles again?
Number
It was. He's kicked 2.
He has indeed.
Oh,
Pies win the tap out again. Very clever.
Here we
rough
go
work,
again. Here's our
and they're
man.
out.
Again, a beautiful kick.
How many games has he played over the last couple of days?
This will be his 3rd, I think. Smoke.
He certainly played yesterday.
He would have played more, but he's got a bad knee, if you can believe that.
Here we go.
Well, that's
Over
what
the
he
back.
came off.
Oh,
He's again.
on fire.
Ball on a string.
To go back and kick his third, he'll level the scores. What a start.
Great example of bringing your teammates into the game over there, Smokey,
That
too,
was a
releasing that
beautiful
young
kick.
lady on the half-forward flank and a beautiful kick to position.
It was. Now, are we sure we got the right name
No,
here?
this is Luke.
Luke.
Sam's down as number
Let's go,
5.
Lukey boy.
He's got
Goal
5 on
3.
his back.
Number 3 in 3
Bang!
minutes. Oh, look at him. Oh, that ties up the scores. And well done, Lukey. 3 goals.
And the breeze is just picking up here, guys. So all of a sudden, Morwell are kicking to the scoring end. I'm reliably informed from Brent Guttison here from Reclink that there's a bit gusty too. So just have to keep an eye on it over the course of the day.
3 goals apiece.
Oh, and that's on our Victorian Responsible Gambling Foundation scoreboard, Chris.
That's right, Smoke. Thank you. Thanks to VRGF and their support.
And let's have more of that.
Right.
As the
Yes, indeed.
Bushrangers take a mark at centre half back to relief, and that is a beautiful old-fashioned
Drop punt.
up-country drop punt.
Be careful.
Be careful.
Let him go, let him go.
Would that have made it over the silos, Billy, that one?
They would have gone straight over the solos there at Morwell.
Another one.
Yeah.
Straight up into the hot spot at centre half forward.
Oh.
Pack comes out. Pies over the back in defence, but the Bushrangers have got it. Clever little hand pass. Didn't quite break the pack, but they're in there again. Good teamwork and very good desperation, but coming through. That could be a high tackle. No, he's got through. Quick snap over the shoulder into the pocket, and the Bushrangers are away. That's going to be another mark.
Chink.
Oh, no kick.
One behind. First behind of the game.
What about the man in the vest getting his hands on the ball?
Yeah, I would have thought that was a shot at goal there, Smoke.
Just about.
All right.
Pies are out now.
Let's go. I'm going to go to work.
A big shout out to one of the coaches from
all
the
the
Ballarat
best.
Bushrangers fellas who had a really significant operation on his legs this week, and I think he actually had one of his legs had to be amputated, unfortunately. So big shout out to Zane and his family
We're gonna have
as
a
he
kick.
recovers from that operation.
And we just say thanks to Billy, who tells me he's got to go off to work. And you believe talk on the radio's work, Rob? Couldn't possibly believe that.
Never
thanks,
found
Billy.
it to be work, Smoke.
Thank you, Billy. Good to have you here,
Good
mate.
work, Billy.
Great.
Great
Well done,
ambassador
Billy.
for Reclink and the entire Geelong region.
And
Does
this-
a wonderful job.
While I was saying that, there's been another goal there to the Bushrangers fellas.
Yeah. Our man in the orange vest, he's got takes the score to 4-1-25 to 3 straight 18 in an electrifying opening quarter. Just been sensational.
What a great, that's a word I haven't used before. You would have used that one a lot. Electrifying.
Just occasionally.
The electrifying 80s. They were the good days of footy. Did you enjoy the 80s the most in your calling time, Smokey, do you reckon? That's when the footy was at its best?
Mid to late 70s and 80s, absolutely.
Yeah.
My team was quite successful in that period, which doesn't do any harm either. He's had a bounce.
Great
tackle,
run.
give him time.
Kick a goal, son.
Finish it off. A bit wobbly off the side of the boot. And did he get his hands on it? Went to the line.
Spectacular.
His knees just caught in the grass
God.
there.
Yeah, that's not looking good.
We'll have Kenny over there.
Oh, no.
Might need a medic, I think.
Yep, Kenny from Sports Medicine Australia, very experienced sports trainers heading over there to check him out. Give us a wave there, mate, if you're all right.
I reckon the touch might have come over the line. So,
Just leave him where he is for the moment, guys. Don't pick him up or anything. Let the sports trainer get to him and check him out, okay?
was the ball over the line or not? I don't think so. No, we're going to have a throw in. And the boundary umpire was right on the side.
And he's back on his feet, so that's a good
Oh,
sign.
that's fantastic.
Great work by the Pies there to relieve, kick out, and have got a loose man on the half-back flank, and they're out again. Whoops. Fumbled the bounce. Nice little hand pass, and releases number 4. Who's the great number 4s for Collingwood in the heyday? Barry Price was 5, wasn't he?
He was. What about a man who played in their 58 premiership team? Brian Gray. How about that?
That's going back.
I only knew him because I think his old man
Great kick.
was the bank manager.
Leaky Miles is all over it, but great defence there from the Ballarat Bushrangers to kick it out of there.
It'll
Because
come back
Badani
in.
falls right into the arms
There he is
of the
again.
Magpies player. Leaky Miles is there again.
got the ball on a screen. Give me a wave, Lukey.
This might be a bit far. This could test him. Lukey, I don't think he can make the distance.
Throws a kiss to his crowd.
Prove me wrong.
He's got the Ben Brown run up now. He's got 3 already coming for number 4. It might be outside his distance, but he fancies himself.
Just pulled it.
Pulled it a little and through for 1 behind. Only our second for the game.
When I stood on the first tee at St Andrews and you hit the long ball, Rob, what did you do? You pull it trying to go for that extra distance.
Yep. 150 down the middle is a lot better than 300 in the bush.
Correct. And I said to Jack, I'll get the next one on the fairway. And then I said to Tom, I'll sink the putt for you, so don't worry about that. and then Arnold said, what are you going to do next, Smoke?
Relieving mark for the Pies. They're out again. And they've got a loose man, fella there overcommitted for Ballarat. Long kick into the hot spot, but defence has gone back.
Goalkeeper, and that's what all the teams seem to also have a goalkeeper back to make that saving.
If you can get the ball here, they're out here, the Bushrangers have got
this boy can
four men up the ground.
Bounce it, bounce it, bounce it. Ooh, nearly too far.
He's put it in a very, very good position. Pies coming out. Oh, can't hold the mark. Bushrangers back in here if they can just lay a tackle. Yes, they have indeed. 1 possession again. They're too far out to score, but they've got things set up here nicely. If they can just create a loose man. There's a couple there up.
There's 2 of them there in the middle there. If you can just get over the top. And it's a good kick. Should get swallowed up there. No. Just over his head. But number 16 here's got a bit of open space. He's got to kick the ball, snapped on the outside of the boot, and he's gone bang and stuck it right through the middle. Great goal.
Magnificent goal of the Bushrangers. That's their 5th. 5 goals won to 3 goals won. We're late in the first quarter of game number 2 for today.
And that was Yaya, I've been reliably informed.
So
he kicked that goal.
Ballarat are on fire with the Yaya. What number was that, Chris? I'm just going through the list here to see if we can find him.
15. Yaya.
Yaya Awal. Well done. Ballarat on fire here. We're back in the centre. Luke, he's in the ruck now. He didn't win the tap out, but he's side of 1 possession. Can't quite break clear. The Bushrangers have done very good, but the umpires call that dropping the ball. It's quarter time.
Siren sounds and a great first quarter.
Show off your 6 times table again, please, Smokey.
5-1-31 for the Bushrangers, 3-1-19 for the Magpies. So that's a 2-goal, 12-point lead to the Bushrangers at quarter time in this second game on day 3 of the Reclink Footy Grand Final. Sensational play on another perfect day.
Just beautiful here at the Peanut Farm. Smokey, why did this ground win the name in the Peanut Farm? Do you know much about the history of it?
No, I don't, but Peter Cullen, I'm sure, would have a pretty fair idea, and if he doesn't, we'll hand pass to Big Chris, and he might be able to tell us. So there we go.
I think who are out there in
Is that why you're out in the middle, so you
That's
can
right, I'm looking right down the barrel of the camera there at Terry.
I'm on to you.
Give him a wave.
I'm on to
So
you.
welcome to you guys. I hope you're enjoying the coverage.
All
and
you
a big
ladies
thanks to all
watching.
our team over there as well.
All
Yes,
you
mate?
ladies watching, he's the ugly one of the team, but we're not going to go out there and parade ourselves, Rob, are we?
No,
We'll let him big
much
no.
safer in here.
Mini minor with the doors open.
So we're back in the centre to start the second quarter. The Ballarat Bushrangers leading 5-1-31 to 3-1-19, the Morwell Magpies. And that just for those who are statistically inclined, that's a difficult word to say, Smokey.
It is.
So far today, in 5 quarters of footy, we've had 38 goals, 9 kicked. That is magnificent,
Amazing.
good quality
Amazing.
kicking. Quite incredible. Going forward, but the Pies have won the ball. Neat little hand pass, release the defender. He comes out, kicks out to the wing, and they got loose men here again. Quick little hand pass passing their way. They're looking for Lukey, no doubt. He'll be down there somewhere. But coming out with a big set of claws is number 24.
Looks like Mick Nolan.
It does look like Mick Nolan, but it's not in fact Mick Nolan. It is.
We haven't got him.
We haven't got him on the list.
No. Might be Berger, might be Damo, might be Tony E, Phil. or flash.
Well, they might be behind on the scoreboard, but they've certainly got an injection of enthusiasm at quarter time, the Pies, and they are away. It's a long kick right to the hot spot in the square. Hands up, and what a magnificent mark. That's reminiscent of Rene Kink, the way he pulled that in.
Similar build.
Similar build. Directly in front, and this is one of the ones the Pies desperately need, and the great kicking continues. First blood to the Morwell Magpies in the second quarter. Takes them to 4-1, 25 to 5-1, 31. A neat 6 points or 1 goal difference. And this is a really entertaining game, as was the first one, Smoke.
Yeah, Rob. And again, excellent standard. Just fantastic. That was a dead set steal. Whether number 4 for the Magpies, he got a hand pass from Yaya, and I don't know whether he said give it to me or whatever, but there's a go. Put your hands on it, big fella. Yeah, he got the kick.
He's got the kick again.
Kinky. Now,
don't know whether you can call him Kinky.
No, you can't these days, can you? Well, that's what you... Rene Kinky. This might test him for distance. Oh, look at that!
Distance not a problem, but he's cleared everything. Well, as far as we can say, the good kicking continues, because we haven't had a point registered, and that's most important.
That was a bit of a Lee Trevino fade there.
It was a little.
Their organisation
and Ballarat are out over the back of the pack. The Pies are back in here. Yes, they've won possession again. This young lady's played a particularly good game so far. Beautiful left foot kick in the first quarter.
I was going to say, beautiful kick of the football. There she goes again off the left boot.
Perfect spot, right in the hot spot, as they say. And a pair of Collingwood Magpies hands, and I should say not Collingwood, Morwell Magpies hands go up. And a shot directly in front. It's our number 24 again, who's not listed.
No.
He might be either Tony E or Phil, who haven't got a number beside them.
Great kick.
Damo and Berger. So,
Adrian.
Thank you.
Well done, Adrian, and good work to you, Lukey. Keep up the good work, son.
So does that tie scores up? I think it does.
3 goals in the first quarter, and he's now in the middle, dominating in the ruck. 2 beautiful palms of the ball in the start this quarter and release his teammates.
So, as Smokey Dawson might have once said, Rob, 1 more point each and they'll be equal. 5-1, 31 to 5-1, 31. Jack Cameron.
Haven't heard that one before. That's a great.
Years ago. I think Redpath and Sheen might have been. There they go again. The Pies are on fire in this second quarter, and it's bounced through.
I think he's got a head to it, has he?
Outside the second.
No, he hasn't.
It's a goal.
I thought he touched that. That's a great kick.
And we haven't got number 12 either. Who's number 12?
Oh, there's 2 number 12s.
Oh. Sensational stuff.
Could you take a photo of
3 straight. 6-1, 37 to 5-1, 31. And the Pies, down by 12 points at quarter time, have hit the front.
Fantastic. Great little run here from the Morwell Maggies.
Certainly is.
Could you come and take a photo for me?
And the Bushrangers are lifting here too.
Oh, thank you.
Well done. He's kicked on the outside of the boot. Number 19, or 2 hands to the ball. That's well called by the ump. That is the rule. And she's done very well there, playing across the half-back line. Again, coaching, it's very important with the players in vests. The right coaching, putting them in the right places, can make a huge advantage. Here's Watsy just telling me, just showing me exactly what I was saying. But he hasn't got the footy. It's gone to number 24 from the Maggies. He'll have a shot from goal.
Watsy's out there playing again too.
Yes. Now, I think the Morwell is a bit of a conglomerate side. I think they only had about 8 or 10 that came down from Morwell, so they've been helped out by some other teams. It's a big trip down the highway from Morwell, so yeah, it was
touch ball.
Hard getting a full side on the park.
We've got a behind that was touched pretty much close to the line, so 6. Is it 6? Yeah, 6-2, 38.
That's right, yes.
5-1, 31.
Spot on. Smoke?
They haven't scored this quarter. The Bushrangers, come on, Bushrangers, lift. There's another one.
Lukey's got another one.
He's got it again, Lukey. That's 4. 7.
So the
2, 44.
The Bushrangers coach has just pushed down there to the forward line, just trying to organise, no, the back line, sorry, just trying to organise them a little bit, which I think is a good idea.
Who's coaching the Morwell Magpies?
Morwell's had a bit of a run here, yeah.
Whatever the Magpies coach said at quarter time has had an effect, all right. They've turned this game right on its head.
That's it. Well, that's Peter Linton over there. He's a Reclink staff member who's been looking after this side and the whole league up there in Gippsland for the last year or so. He's done a great job. But I can just see Andrew Dunn out there, and I know Dunny pretty well. He's my cousin, if you can believe it. So,
how unlucky can he be?
Kept it in the family.
Hey?
So we've known each other for a good 41 years, haven't we, Andrew?
He doesn't look that old. There she is again.
That's right.
Oops.
I'm the younger cousin.
That was... You meant to kick it with your left.
That's out of bounds.
No. Out of bounds. Move in a couple of metres, young fella.
Just come out here, buddy. Come out here, about 5 metres. And try and get a bit of height on it, eh?
What are you doing going up in the ruck? Clever kick.
Hey, buddy.
Can they make something of this forward move? They can, because number 10's a real goer with pace. Oh, tough call, ump. Tough call.
Kick down the line again by
number
the Pies,
28.
but,
He's just landed on his shoulder. I think he's all right.
Aaron Mann has taken the relieving mark.
Bang.
Beautiful kick into
Good
the
mark
forward
too.
line.
Wow.
Coming out and taking a mark there.
Oh, they're away. Here's Lukey again. Have a shot from there, Lukey.
No, forever the team player pops it into perfect position, and the Pies are away again. Kicked it right to centre half forward, but in a nest of Bushrangers. Fumble over the back of the pack it goes. First set of hands on it, and it will be the Pies.
No,
it's the Bushrangers have got it.
Thought Gabbo had made a comeback there before.
So the Bushrangers have a chance to build something here out of their back line. It's a good kick.
Yeah,
so number 4 is away here. He's got players in front of him. Great shepherds there from his teammate. And he's gone the big chop. It's gone long. It bounces.
Tails.
And Yaya
gets
the ball, but he's pushed off the ball. And now the Magpies get a chance to clear it from their defensive 50.
Gabba.
Good mark. I think it's dropping the ball. It is. And it's play on at the advantage. And he's beaten one tackle. He's gone to the 50. His eyes light up. He's kicked it long to the goal square. He's got a teammate there, number 7, but it's just trickled over the behind line for one behind. So what's the score there, Smoke?
5-2 the Bushrangers, 32-7-2-44. The Magpies, they lead by 2 goals.
Smokey, how good was that torpedo? Wasn't that great memories?
Love him.
Long kick out to the wing by the Pies. Lukey's underneath it.
Oh, 2 grabs. What a mark.
Juggles beautifully. He's got it. He'll be looking for a teammate. And there's 2 clear a bit further up the line, and away they go again. Pies coming forward. Great left foot kick right to the hot spot and landed on the chest of a teammate. 10 metres out only. Hand passes across, looking for and finding. And that's another good example of team play, which is what Reclink is all about, supporting each other.
Rob, spot on. He had 2 alternatives there with players in the vest and missed the first one, but the second one got her hands on it. She's going to have a shot for goal. Gets in a bit close to the man on the mark. In the back. That's got to be a free kick. So a relief here for the Bushrangers. They need a goal. This quarter been dominated by the Magpies. There's Watsy. Get your hands on it, Watsy.
Oh, Pies, quick kick out of the pack. Goal umpire right underneath it, and it's another pair of double fingers, and up we go again. Still only 2 points so far in the game, and another goal to, was that number 5?
Number 14, and we haven't got a number 14. So in 5-0 in the quarter, they go to 8-2-50 to 5-2-32, 18 points, 3 goals the margin. Closing in on half-time here at the Peanut Farm. It was a peanut farm back in the 1880s.
Which we've now found out to be true, yes.
Well, we've had our eyewitness. Princess Panda told us.
Princess Bandit. There's another great memory from childhood days.
Yes, indeed.
So this is a big clearance here for both teams.
Oh, what a leap.
Bushrangers will want to get the next goal to stay in this match, leading into half-time. Great piece of work there by number 13, in and under. Gets it out to his teammate, who now has plenty of space to run into. If he just straightens himself up, he'll be able to have a good shot for goal, but he squares it for his teammate, and Yaya bounces over his head.
Come on,
Magpies
Yaya.
everywhere, and he's off the ground to goal! You beauty!
Oh, well done.
That's what they wanted. Quick thinking by Yaya.
A bit of dual code there. I reckon Yaya might have done a bit of round ball stuff in his time, by the way he lined that up.
And the half volley just set up there for him perfectly, and he went bang and kicked a goal.
The recruiting man from Manchester City has just jumped the fence to sign him up.
Thing that really impressed me today, Smokey, is the little parts of the game. The shepherds and the tap-ons and the ruck work have been really high quality.
Absolutely. 8-2 to 6-2. They're back to a 2-goal ball game. Here come the Pies. That's a good tackle. Let him go.
Play on, says the umpire.
Bushrangers are away again. Long kick. It's popped right on the chest of a Magpie defender, though, not using the ball perfectly well there, the Bushrangers. The Magpies relieved. Quick kick out into the wing, but hasn't really helped the Magpies much at all. The umpires found a holding decision there, and the Bushrangers are away again.
Yeah.
Long kick down to the forward line. Yaya at the back comes up, can't hold the ball. The umpires found a kick, and it will be to a Bushranger. Yeah, gets it across, and Yaya from a long distance out goes bang, but just fades to the right.
And he had a couple of teammates just there, ready for the centred kick, but he just blazed away there.
8-2 to 6-3, inside 2 goals, 11-point margin in the shadows of half-time.
The Magpies are looking to retain this lead and get a bit of a breath. Can only be a couple of minutes left in this quarter, I would think, if that.
Yeah.
Goes out in the middle of the ground, free Magpie there. Beautiful little kick out into the wing and finds a teammate. That field kicking today in both games has been very, very good indeed. Out on the wing, another free pie there. Free pie as in free Magpie as opposed to meat version. Lukey's got it again. Long kick into the forward line, looking for a teammate and a juggling chest mark. And
good
Gavin
pass.
Krasiska
Yeah.
has got it in the forward pocket.
Matty R. We get a free sausage in bread out the back with some beautiful onions from the Sunbury Rotary Club and the Sunbury Phoenix ladies. That's a beautiful looking kick.
Great kick.
This is superb.
VRGF goal of the day contender there. That was tied up against the boundary and just kicked it beautifully.
So that's 6 for the quarter for the Maggies. They go to 9-2. There's that kicking again, Rob. 9-2. 56 to the Bushrangers, 6-3-39 the margin. 17 points as we close in on half-time here at the Peanut Farm.
Well done to you, Matty. That's a beautiful kick. And Lukey very happy to get across and give a high five because he knew how good it was as well.
Now, it was Lukey set up that goal with a pass.
He did indeed. He's looking like the Norm Smith medalist at this stage, Lukey, too. He's did the work in front of the goals in the first quarter and now round the ground in the second. The former Cat and now Magpie, Kanga, has forced the ball forward for the Pies. And this young lady who kicks the ball delightfully, we can't identify her off the left foot, but she's kicked beautifully and does so again. And right on the chest of a teammate. Can't hold the mark, but another possession to the Pies.
There's Watsy. Have a shot, Watsy. Show us how far you can. Oh, he's doing a Benny Brown. Matthew Lloyd, put the ball on the turf, pull the socks up. Hey. Don't let us down, Watsy.
I'm right behind him here, boys.
Oh,
He's kicked that low, got out plenty of height. The wind just takes and pushes across the face, and it's still in play. So the Magpies will have a chance to kick a goal in there. One of their vested players has picked the ball up, which gives her a free kick. Or him. Sorry, can't see from here.
Tight angle.
He'll have to look for a pass, I think. Miles is
Luke is looking for him.
right next to him there. But he ignores him, takes a shot, gives it a fair effort. Please get the goal. He has ring-a-ding-ding, boys. That is a fantastic goal. Well done.
That is unbelievable. 10-2, 62 to 6-3, 39.
This is extraordinary, the quality of the play this afternoon. I'm most impressed. as it was this morning. But what a shot at goal that was. We're not even sure if it was the preferred foot or not.
I was just about to say the same thing, because on that side, from that distance, even if you're a right footer, you'd still have a go with the left, sneak it around a little bit, go. And I like the rule where the umpies say you've got to keep back, give them the distance. As soon as they move off the line, play on, which is good.
Lukey's having a rest in the forward pocket, so the Pies might be a bit deficient in the ruck. Bushrangers do get the tap out. Quick kick out of the middle, but they can't quite clear it. And Kanga, former cat, now Pie, has the ball again.
And boys, just interrupt for a moment. We've got Barry here from Water Logic, one of the great supporters of Reclink Australia. So, Barry, just tell us a little bit about Water Logic and what you've been able to do with Reclink Australia over the last few months.
Yeah, thanks, Chris. We've been very busy actually doing the country with a snout for goal here. We're always on the line and saved it. Well done. Around the country with the community cups, we've started off obviously here, Victoria Park. Then went up to Brisbane, Adelaide, off to Perth next in a couple of weeks. So it's going well, and we're getting the word out, and we're getting a lot of good mileage out of it, and sort of helping people. It's a great cause, and getting down here again today for the grand finals. It's wonderful to be involved, Chris. It really is.
Thanks so much, Barry. Really appreciate your support. And we'll go back to the boys in the commentary box.
And Barry called it beautifully there, because Lukey had a long shot for goal, which was the goalkeeper again, right on the line, took the saving mark. So could have been even worse for the Bushrangers. They need another one before half-time, Rob. Have they got time? No, they haven't. Because there's a siren.
You predicted that well.
Yeah, I did, didn't I? Let's check that score. The Morwell Magpies, with 7 goals won, are 10-2-62. So our magnificent accuracy continues for the day. The Bushrangers, 6-3-39. So they led by 12 points at quarter time. They trail by 23 at half time. And a big thank you once again to the great work that Victoria Responsible Gambling Foundation does, and they're great supporters of Reclink, and particularly these two teams that are involved in this titanic struggle. Big fella, all yours.
Thanks, Smokey. Thanks, Rob. Have a rest, you fellas. You've been going great guns all morning. And what a fantastic quarter from the Morwell Magpies, who really came back. As Smokey said, 7 goals won is a fantastic quarter in any game of footy. But the Ballarat Bushrangers are right in this match, up to their eyeballs, only a few goals behind. And so we'll be gearing up for a huge second half here at Peanut Farm. Welcome to everybody that's here. Reminder that we've got the Sunbury Rotary Club and the Sunbury Phoenix putting on a barbecue and a sausage sizzle. That's all free, so please get along there and have yourself a feed. We've got the Little Birdie Cafe coffee cart here, who've been pulling coffees for us for the last 3 days. They've done a brilliant job. Got the Xavier College boys looking at...
Yeah.
And put your body on the line! Put your body on the line!
So good call there from Dunny. Just pointing out that a number of these players have already played a game today for Morwell, and they might be getting a bit fatigued in the second half. So just run is the word. And just the fact that it's a 4-goal lead, that's okay. You don't need to get them all back in 5 minutes. You've got a half of football to wheel them in. So I'm really looking forward to this second half and seeing what can come from this Bushrangers outfit. And I can see some of the Sunbury Phoenix arriving, and the Peninsula Swans. There's Roscoe down there from the Peninsula Swans.